up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charity and I am your favorite social media strategist. This page is where we talk about all things small business, social media, and of course, Jesus Christ. So today's episode, we're talking about Instagram. So I did like a 30-day experiment on Instagram where I posted 30 reels every single day in the month of March, and the results is gonna absolutely surprise you. I wanna first start with, I didn't have any goals in mind when I started this experiment. I simply wanted to collect data. So with that being said, here are some of the parameters. I made sure that I posted a reel every single day. And in addition to, I may have posted a carousel or a regular static feed post. I also posted at very odd times. So I was not necessarily checking to see, is there a perfect time when to post on Instagram? I was really just looking for data. So most nights I posted around 11:30 every single night. And the content was very mediocre. Didn't really put a lot of thought into the content because, again, we are just looking for data. So I want to share with you some of the interesting stats. So one, I grew 81 followers. But that's not the surprising part. I actually lost 95 followers, leaving me with a net of 14 followers. Was I surprised by this? No, not necessarily, but I think that is worth mentioning. The second surprise is that I actually had a 3,600% increase in reach with non-followers, meaning people who do not follow me saw my content. It came across their phone, it came across their whatever device they had in their hand. My content is being seen by people who do not follow me, which is great. Also worth mentioning that the majority of all of this came from reels. Also, another thing worth mentioning is that 658 non-followers engaged with my content, meaning they liked, shared, commented, sent it to their friends. So if you haven't picked up what I'm putting down, you should definitely be posting Instagram Reels. So here is 3 things to take away from this 30-day experiment that I tried. And the very first one is that literally the only way to grow on Instagram is through Reels, which I think the majority of us knew that. But if you was wondering if that was still the case in 2024, it absolutely is. It is the easiest way to get eyes on your content. So one thing I did notice with posting reels is that the reels that I posted using the templates that Instagram gives you to use, those reels outperformed the rest of my content. So what that tells me is that you should definitely be posting 3 to 5 second reels and or using the template options that Instagram gives you. The second thing is, if you want to post educational content, you should absolutely be using carousels. Long form content on Instagram doesn't work as well as it does on other platforms. So I did see an uptick in carousels when I wanted to create educational content. And the third thing is, I noticed that people tend to engage in content that they feel relatable. What I'm noticing is that a lot of people create content based on what they want to see, based on how they feel. But I think if you do just a little bit of a tweak in the mindset when you're creating content, who are you creating this content for? And will they find this relatable? I'm always doing experiments and testing things to see what works on each platform. So make sure you give me a follow and subscribe to these YouTube channels so that you can keep up with what's working and what's not working. On April 24th, I'm hosting a masterclass called The Blueprint to Social Media Success. And if you're like, hey, this is something that I absolutely need, then comment 424 and I'll get you more information. Until next time, you guys be safe.